Okay, today we're going to be talking about plate boundaries. So the edges of the plates meet at lines called plate boundaries. Okay, that's really important to know. So when rocks slip past each other along these boundaries, faults or breaks in the Earth's crust occur. A transform boundary is a place where two plates slip past each other, moving in opposite directions. So these are very frequent at earthquakes. So if you think about it, it's like one plate's moving that way and one plate is moving that way. Okay? So here's one part of the crust and then here's the other part, and they're moving in opposite directions. A divergent boundary is where two plates move apart or diverge, usually occur at a mid-ocean ridge. Okay, so we can see that if they're moving in opposite directions, we have this, and this one's moving away, and this one's moving away from that area. Okay? So in a rift valley, this occurs when a deep valley is formed along a divergent boundary that develops on land. So in this picture, we can see that this would essentially be the rift valley. Okay? And so you should definitely draw that picture so that you know divergent boundary means it's going in opposite directions, and the space left in between is a rift valley. A convergent boundary is a place where two plates come together or converge, causing a collision. So when two plates of oceanic crust collide, or when an oceanic plate collides with a continental plate, one plate is subducted beneath the other, forming a trench. So if we look at this, okay, so here's our oceanic plate, and we'll say this is our continental plate. What will happen in this case is the oceanic plate will actually go underneath and turn back into lava, okay, into the mantle, which is under here, and remelt, and it'll cycle like that, okay? So they're moving in towards each other, and the ocean plate will subduct underneath the other plate, and this forms a trench, okay? When two continental plates collide, so we have this continental plate and this one, and they're both moving in the same direction, the earth goes up, and eventually you get the formation of mountains, okay? So it looks kind of like that. So two continental plates collide, they form a mountain range. When you have an oceanic plate or an oceanic plate and a continental plate, then you get subduction. So it goes underneath the plate and goes back into the mantle where it turns back into lava and is essentially remelted and reused. So, for your ENO assignment today, you are going to understand the different plate boundaries when you complete this informational chart, okay? So you have a blank chart that looks very similar to this, okay? And you have a half sheet of pictures that you can use to cut out and place accordingly. So what you're going to do is describe each boundary in your own words. If you need to, you may use textbook pages 176 through 179 to help you write these descriptions right here, okay? I would like thorough descriptions from you. And then you'll need to cut out the diagrams of the different boundaries as well as real-world examples and paste them in the appropriate row. Okay, so this should be done on the left side of your notebook. Your notes will go on the right side, okay? And then if you finish this early, you may go back to yesterday's assignment and finish that one, which was creating Pangea and the little check sheet, okay? So hopefully that helps you guys. You have plenty of time to get all of this done for the rest of the class period. Please make sure that you are listening to Miss Nicole, and if you finish everything, then you can get a stamp from her at the end of the class period. Okay, thank you.